I'm super excited to be opening up One Piece the Azure Seas 7 booster box. If you can't tell, I'm really excited. This is Socratic Rips, and let's do this. Yeah, be honest, you guys. If you've got this, what is the best card you pulled? I pulled some packs already, like from Target, stuff like that. But the best cards I pulled from my only booster box of OP13 I opened was the Monkey D. Luffy. Awesome card. And the best card that I pulled from a single pack of OP13 was the Ace Wanted card. Super lucky. Hopefully I have the same luck or better, because there are some awesome cards in here. Like, even I know that manga Mihawk has been getting a lot of slack because they're like, he could have had a different pose. I think it still looks pretty good. Could he have had a different pose? Yes. But let's get to this. And yes, if you're wondering, I definitely want that Zoro. Yes, I don't have my scissors here or anything like that. I definitely want that Zoro card. I definitely want, any of the Boa cards. Will I be super excited if I got the gold buggy or silver buggy? Oh, yes, dude. But, yeah, I would be pretty excited. But I got lucky to get this, y'all. Really lucky. I called around a couple on release day, a couple stores. And, yeah, I'm not too surprised. But some stores, they were literally, selling them for like $260 was the highest. And honestly, I was like, thank you, but that's a little too much money. And I know some people are going to buy them. But me, I was like, if you are catering to the TCG market, One Piece, Pokemon, and you're charging that much money over, MSRP, it's kind of ridiculous. But I did find a store that was selling them for like $145, and I got the last one, and they even held it for me. So I was pretty excited. I don't know if I'm going to open half, or am I going to do all of them, all of these in one sitting. We'll see how it goes. But I would be excited to get some good cards. If you open this set, let me know what the best card you pulled so far. Because I don't want to hate. I want to make sure, that I'm happy for y'all. But if you're here, make sure to like, subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. It seems like YouTube's done something weird with their algorithm, and viewership has been down a little bit. But make sure spread around the word that people to check out my rips. That'd be great. Yeah, I actually went to to Target Restock when they actually had the single packs. And not too surprising, but there was a lot of people there that knew nothing about One Piece. Like, I went to a couple of them, like on a Thursday and then on release day Friday. There was so many people buying up the illustration boxes. They did not know nothing. I was like, bro, are you serious? Like, you've never watched the show? And some people are honest. They're like, I'm here to make money. I'm like, all right, dude. But to me, that kind of sucks. Like, and I get people want to make money, but man, at least watch the show. Like me, I'm going to take the time to learn the game because, I love the TV show and I love the art of the cards. But I also recognize, like, I want to get into the game. I want to start going to, like, tournaments, just being around that environment. So that's going to be one of my next videos is watching me how to play the game. Oh, man. We will see how that works. All right, we got nothing so far yet. Let's be real. The cards, they look great. Honestly, I think the base cards, I'm kind of preferring them over OP13's base cards, the way they look. Minus the Marshall D. Teach that looks like he belongs in a romance novel. All right, let's see what we got here. Johnny Newgate. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, I definitely want to learn to play the game. I started learning already, but I want to get to a point where I can go, even just for fun, go to like tournaments and just have fun. Tashigi. Zoro. No. Actually, I really like the way the Zoro card looks. It looks pretty dope. All right, man. hopeful. I mean, it'd be really nice to get an awesome, like chase card, nice, SP or treasure rare. I mean, I don't ever expect to get a manga. Like the chance of me pulling that is pretty slim. But seeing the cards I got from my last booster box and from a single pack, I'm a little hopeful. I'm kind of tempted to. I'm probably this weekend I'm gonna shop around my Ace card and my Luffy card, see what people give me. Because they're up there in price now. Like the Ace card is about like $700 US dollars, and I think the Luffy is over almost $450. Jinbei, I love Jinbei. All right, let's see. Yeah, but I might shop around, see what's out there. But I have so many cards like have utterly spiked. Like, and I was telling my friends like, man, this card I only paid like $5 for. This card I paid like $450. Great condition, right? And it's like $36, $50. And so, man, my One Piece collection just, I mean, I wasn't even looking at it. And I was like, whoa, that's crazy how, expensive these cards have got. There we go. We got a Don Flamingo leader. I mess with Don Flamingo. Bro got some style. I don't play with him. We got a king and a kid. I'm going to be real with you guys. If you have not watched the show, I'm going to spoil it right here. If you didn't feel any type of way when my boy Kid got fucked, sorry, I don't want to say that. When my boy Kid got messed up by Shanks, oh my God. I lost it when Shanks went off on him. I was like, woo! That was pretty awesome. It just showed that strength, disparity between them. I thought that was fire. Yeah, it's funny how you tell people about the show and they don't even know nothing about it. I'm like, man. Oh, I love when Naruto people, they're like, One Piece is better than Naruto. And they've never seen One Piece at all. Then you have me and I start trolling them and be like, yeah, One Piece and Bleach is better. And they get pretty pissed. But I've never seen him. I haven't seen Bleach. And I probably should. I think this year I'm going to take the time to watch it. But I'm a big One Piece person. I used to love Naruto too. But One Piece, when you really look how deep it is of a show, and people get mad at the pacing, and I get it sometimes. Like, the pacing can be a little long. But realistically, guys, like, there's a lot going on in this world that they have to jump between things. And it doesn't bother me anymore. All right, we got a nice law leader here. Sugar. All right, as of right now, we got nothing major. Is this booster box gonna be a bust? I probably will split this into two because we are getting to the 8-minute mark already. Let me speed it up a little bit. I love Beppo. Beppo's crazy. Ooh. Let's go. I didn't realize that was going to be back there. That's a dope card. Let me sleeve it up. Yeah, that's fire. That's fire. So we got our first, hit here. Do I want something better? Yes, I do. I know recently I gave like all my my base cards to a bunch of my students who are into the TCG. You guys are into it more than I am right now. Like, here you guys go. But now I'm starting to collect the base cards again because I need to start creating some decks. And if you haven't noticed in the back, I got my the ST29. Your boy's gonna be coming hard on this stuff. He's gonna go for it. Also, I'm probably never gonna win a tournament. But you know what? It's not, to me. I just want to play for fun. And if I win, I win. If I lose, I lose. All right, we got this pack and 2 more to go. Let's see if we can get a good hit here, y'all. Oops. I actually really love the art on these cards. This guy pisses me off. Moving on. Silver's Rayleigh. All right, nothing crazy in that pack. All right, 2 more packs. 2 more packs.
Wow.
Boa. Drake. All right, last pack magic of the right side of the box. Can we pull something awesome here? Come on. Love, bro. There we go. That's an awesome Zoro card. Is there a card behind her? No, I can't. Nope. That is a dope Zoro card. I don't even know how much it's worth. And honestly, right now, I don't even care because that card looks fire. I don't know if you can tell, but look at the bubbles in there. Look at his sword. Dude, this card is dope. Holy crap. Me and Moss said, bro, let's go. Dang. Woo. Let me sleeve this bad boy up. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know how you can say at the end of the day, like, some of these these cards are not good, are good quality. Just like, you know, like the quality of this stuff, the card in general is really good. But man, that's a dope card. Woo. I kind of want to open more, but I don't want this video to be like 30 minutes. But the best cards I pulled so far. From the right side. Bang. This is super dope. And I already pulled the gold like Mihawk Don card. And you know, from a single pack, so and then I have the Zoro right here. This is a fire card. I don't even know how much it's worth, but I'm in love with the way this card looks. I mean, next time you're at a show or somewhere and you can look at the card close up, do it. You might want to try to buy it because it looks awesome. But with that said, guys, you know, this is only part 1. Make sure to check out part 2 when it comes out in a few days. You know, and make sure to like, subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. I'm finally over 650 subscribers, and I'm about like 1,030 TikTok followers. So make sure to like, subscribe, follow. I'd greatly appreciate that. I'm trying to push towards, you know, that 1,000 on YouTube. Trying to push towards 2,000 on TikTok. Well, this is Socratic Rips, and me and Mosshead. We'll catch you in the next one. I'll make sure bro doesn't get lost on the way out. Peace.